Hi, I'm Barbara Hofert, editor of Pre-Pub Alert at Library Journal. My guest today is Alan Cumming, consummate performer, Tony Award-winning star of Cabaret, then and now because it's back on Broadway.
Sure is.
And also the presenter at Masterpiece Mystery, the only person in the world who could make murder sound seductive.
Oh, I'm sure there's more people than me.
We'll talk about that later. But we're here today to talk about Alan's book. Alan has written a book. It's a memoir, but it's not the How I Became a Star memoir you might have been expecting. At the time Alan was asked to participate in a celebrity genealogy show in Britain, he discovered some things about his family that led to an awful understanding of a father he already knew as abusive, and at the same time a reclamation of his maternal grandfather, who was a war hero that the family really hadn't known well. So it's affecting partly because you're discovering things in a very suspenseful way along with the author. So congratulations on a wonderful book.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for being here with us today. Appreciate it. Starting right off, Alan, tell us something about what you discovered and why you decided to turn it into a book.
I'll answer the second bit. I decided to turn it into a book because I really couldn't stop talking about it. It was such an incredible summer. I discovered that my maternal grandfather died in Malaysia playing Russian roulette, and which none of us had known. And right before, because my father, who I'd not seen for 16 years, because he thought that me doing the show was going to expose this thing, he came out of the woodwork and told me I wasn't his son. So those two things were running concurrently. So I was having both, two kind of revelations, one about my grandfather, one about my father, and trying to keep sane in the midst of it all. And then after it was all kind of concluded, I just felt that I had to keep people. It's a rip-roaring tale, and people kept asking me about it, but I just couldn't stop talking about it. And in a way, I thought that I needed to get it out in a way that would have something to say and would be meaningful in some other form, and also that other people could learn from it. Because, as you say, it is although it details really horrible things, it is a sort of a redemptive story, and my mum and my brother and I are all sort of survivors, and very, very happy ones.
Well, this is the kind of story that someone who's been through abuse, someone who is in partnership with someone who's been abused, someone who's been through the stress of war, as your grandfather had, and has come home damaged, all of them can read your book profitably, I think.
Yeah, I hope so, because I think also we've all got families, and we've all got screwed up families. Everyone's family's nuts. That's the thing I find as I've got older. Everyone's family's crazy, and it's just levels of crazy and levels of abuse. I mean, sort of abuse has a very wide spectrum, but violence is a different whole kettle of fish. But I do feel that what I'm talking about really is something that everybody will have some knowledge of, because it's about family and about secrets and about covering up things and about denial, and those are all things I think every family's got a lot of.